Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in this video, we are going to be covering the highest APR stablecoin pairs for yield farming right now. But before we get into it, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you want to, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Make sure to go follow me over on Twitter, links in the description. Check out the email newsletter down below as well. I'm going to get more active on that. And the Discord servers are also down there too. And with that said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and be very careful about what you're investing in crypto and DeFi because it is the riskiest stuff in the world. And with that said, let's jump into it. So also in the description, there's going to be two links for two airdrops. The first one is going to be Aperture Finance, which, if you're using Aperture to manage your liquidity positions, which I do every day, you see me use this in pretty much all of my videos. And then also they are doing an airdrop, right? So you can see that they're doing an airdrop, they're giving you points, and those points will be converted into APTR tokens when they do launch the token. And you can earn by just using the Aperture dApp, right? So including swapping, rebalancing, zapping into new positions, creating new positions, etc. Just using this dApp, you will earn points, which will turn into APTR tokens. And then also there's going to be a link down below for the Crystal airdrop. Again, you can earn crystals, which will turn into the Crystal token once they do launch, which again, same sort of thing. You swap, zap in, zap out, compound, adjust range. You follow them on Twitter, you do the weekly quiz. You can check in every day for free crystals as well. So all of this stuff just gets you crystals, which will give you an airdrop when they do launch the token. So with that said, let's jump into the best stablecoin pools. Now, this is going to depend on two things. One, your risk tolerance, because there are some algorithmic-based stablecoins. I'm not going to cover what they are, but they're essentially backed by a specific asset. So they're not, they're not as safe as something like USDT or USDC, which we're used to. And then you have USDT, USDC. So the algo ones, the ones that don't have as high market cap, are obviously going to give you a better APR, but it just depends on your risk tolerance. But if you want a stablecoin pool, you want things to be stable. So you're probably going to be looking at USDT, USDC, DAI, that kind of thing. So let's have a look. So we're going to go over to Crystal and show you what the best ones are, okay? Now, we're just going to cycle through these chains, and I'm going to show you a different one. Actually, we'll start off over on Turbos, because Turbos right now, if you jump in USDT and USDC, you can get 101% APR on that. So what's that, like 0.3% a day is that? Let's have a look. 101.54, divide that by 365. Yes, about 27% right now. So if you chuck 10 grand in, for example, and you put 2.27%, you can make $27 a day on this in stablecoins. And your balance isn't going to go up or down because, again, it is a stablecoin pool. So if we go over here and take a look at the APR, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to be in between the range of 0.09996 and 0.9998 USDC per USDC. You can kind of change this, but even if you go a tiny bit out, and this is the thing with stablecoin pools, is even if you go like a tiny bit out, your APR is going to drop quite significantly. So make sure you always have a super tight range. Like even if you went for extremely large range, you're only going to get 0.05% per year, right? Which just isn't worth it. So you want to be at the high end of the range. You need the range to be extremely tight for this to have any kind of APR, right? So on Ethereum, you can get, and this is what I'm talking about, TUSD, potentially a bit riskier. I haven't really done too much research on TUSD. LUSD is, again, a little bit riskier, but you can get 16% on that. So this is just on Ethereum, which I know we don't really like to use Ethereum. The best one right now is TUSD and USDT, getting 50% a year almost. On BNB, you can get, let's have a look over on BNB, USDT and Frax, which I like Frax as well, 61% a year on this, okay, over on the BNB chain. On Polygon, let's have a look here. You can get 25% a year on AVAC. So again, they're probably going to be somewhere between 20 and like 50% a year on the majority of these, which isn't massive, but again, it's stablecoin pools. You're not going to have any impermanent loss because, again, they are stablecoins, which is the benefit of these. Now, the way that I would use, and again, here on Arbitrum, you can get 40% a year right now on DAI and USDT. Now, the good thing for stablecoins, in my opinion, is there's really two ways. If you have an extremely low risk tolerance, but you want to farm some rewards on stablecoins, or you've taken profits, you're not sure what to allocate that into, then potentially doing a stablecoin position whilst you're deciding on what tokens to buy or what pool to get in at a good price could be a good way to do it. I done something similar where if you watch my video, I think it was last week, I had $3,300 or $3,500 in the stablecoin pool over on Turbos. And then when Sui dropped, I then added that 3.5K into Sui in USDC, made about $500 in capital gains, and now that is earning me fees. It is slightly out of range, and I think I have lost a lot of those gains at the moment, but again, I haven't rebalanced. I'm kind of letting it sit there and wait for Sui to come back up. So that's probably the two main reasons you're going to be in a stablecoin pool is either you have an extremely low risk tolerance, and you just want to kind of use those stablecoins sat in your wallet to produce some sort of reward, some sort of passive income, right? Or you have the stablecoins out there and you want to enter a pool and you're not sure what to jump in yet, or you know a pool that you want to jump in, but the asset prices are too high and you think it's going to drop to a certain level. Just putting those stablecoins in a pool on the sidelines, making you a few bucks a day whilst you're waiting for that to drop to enter that new position could be a good way to do it as well. So over on Base, you can get 58% on USDBC right now, which is pretty good. On Optimism, let's have a look on Optimism and see what we've got going on over here. And whilst that loads actually on Base, if you come over to Lend on XtraFi, you can get 20% a year in USDC by lending it. You can get 18% by lending it as well in these different pools here. So you can get about 20% a year on stablecoins if you are lending over on Base. Sorry, you can get up to, about 20% a year right now on stablecoins over on the Base chain, which is pretty nice. 37% on USDC and DAI on Optimism, which is pretty good in my opinion. And that's pretty much all of them. So those are the two main reasons, in my opinion, that you'd probably look at using stablecoins or jumping into a stablecoin pool, because it's not going to get you the maximum results. But if you have a really low risk tolerance, then something like this could be good to get you started. But again, just bear in mind that you're not going to get too high of an APR like this one over on Turbos. Let's give this a refresh and see what this is set at now, because typically this is usually sat around 40 to 70% a year. I think I was making 65 to 70% a year on this when I jumped in this. I think I was only in it for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. And yeah, it was kind of sat around 60 and 70, 80%. So guys, that is going to be it for the video. I just thought I'd cover the best of stablecoin pools right now, because I had a couple people asking me on a couple of my previous videos, had some DMs as well asking for the best stablecoin pool. So I thought I'd make this video, and it's pretty simple to check. Just use Crystal. There'll be a link down below. You can use this to find different pools and work out the APRs and stuff like that, and do research in terms of TVL, 24-hour volume, that kind of thing. And then also you can, use it to farm these points, which again is going to be nice for when they do airdrop. But guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new, and let me know down below what pools you're in. Are you in any stablecoin pools? Which ones are performing best for you? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.